How long do you think you will stay in this job?
Oh, I'll do it forever, I think. I've been qualified for 27 years.
What's your favourite place in Wickford?
My favourite place in Wickford? I don't know. Probably somewhere like... I like the coffee shop. I like going in the coffee shop if I'm free at lunchtime, but the only trouble I have with going in there, I like their sandwiches, but often patients come in there and they come and sit and talk to me about their pain while I'm trying to eat my sandwich. So I have to sit behind a newspaper.
How long have you been open for?
We've been open, would you believe, it's our birthday here today, 19 years today, 5th of March.
I thought you said you've been working at this job 27 years.
Yes, before then I worked in other practices and for the NHS.
Oh. Do people feel better after treatment?
Yes, on the whole they do. Sometimes they feel sore though. If it's a very new injury, what we term acute injury, they can feel a bit sore. So we have to warn them that this treatment is going to make you feel sore, but in 24 hours it's going to feel a whole lot better. But on the whole, people walk out feeling somewhat better, if not 100% better.
Are you the boss?
I am.
Do you like Wickford?
Do I like Wickford? Yes, I think I do. That's why I was born here and went to school here, and then I went away to train, and I went away for my first couple of years of working, and then I came back to live in Wickford, and I actually live back in the same road I grew up in.
What would you change about Wickford?
What would I change? I would change the way our council works. This can get complicated, but I don't think much money is reinvested into our high street, and I don't think our high street is very tidy or very smart, but I think that's because there's not enough money put back into the area, so I would change that.
Why did you want to do this job?
Right, these are all very good questions. When I was at school, I played a lot of sport, and I was quite good at sport, and so my PE teachers wanted me to be a PE teacher, but I didn't want to do that. I'm not sure what I wanted, I just knew I was interested in the way people moved. And then I read some literature on physiotherapy, and I thought that is what I want to do, because what we do is get people moving as they should be moving. And so that's really what led me into it. When I watch sport, when I watch, say, a football match, I'm not really too worried who wins and who loses, but I like to watch the fitness and the way the people move and their expertise, and that's what interests me.
Is your job hard?
No, it's not a hard job. It's like any job if you're trained to do something, and that's where the important bit comes in. You need to be trained to do what you do, and then it becomes second nature. So it's not a hard work job, but it is quite a full-on job, and it's quite a responsible job.
Have you got loads of friends in Wickford?
Yes, I have got lots of friends.
Why do people come to see you?
They come to see us generally because they have pain. That's the overwhelming symptom that we all hear. That I've got pain in my leg, or I've got pain in my back, or my knee's not working properly, or my shoulder's really stiff and painful. So it's really for pain, it's to get out of pain. But in order to get them out of pain, we need to help them to make their joints move as they should. This is something called a mirror box, which is one of the tools we use. And this, you can see that you can put a hand or a foot in there, and say it was my left hand that wasn't working as it should do, and I had a lot of pain in here, and we usually use this type of tool if somebody's had pain for a long time, and they can get certain issues going on with their muscles where the muscles just deteriorate. We would ask them to put their hand in the mirror box and sit with this on a table, and their other hand next to it, so they can see the reflection of their right hand. And then they would do exercises with both hands. So I don't know whether you can see through that mesh if I move my hand in there. And it's important that the person is trying to move both hands the same, but they'd be looking at the reflection of their right hand. Now what this does up in their brain, and it is quite a complex system, is that it makes their brain begin to think, hey, my left hand is moving properly. it's all okay. So it sends back the right signals to higher centres up here that everything can move properly. So it is a little bit of trickery, that's a bit of trickery, but physiologically, the way we work, it begins to implant in the brain that things can be working properly and they can feel normal. So that is one of the things we use. We use these posters for all different anatomical areas to help the patient try to understand their conditions, and I use these a lot because patients come in and they're not aware of anatomy, they don't understand anatomy, they've never studied it, so when they've say got a disc problem in their low back, they think, hey, where is the disc? Don't even know where it is. So we use the posters and we use the skeleton to help them understand what can be happening to their disc. So when we've established what's wrong and what structure isn't working properly, then we can begin to help them to use that part of their anatomy in a more correct manner. And that's when we might use this, or we might say correct their balance at their posture by sitting on the gym board.